What's going on? All right, so y'all seen the journey and y'all been through the crossroads. So now it's time to go all in. And what I mean by going all in is, I remember when I was in that office and they told me I didn't graduate. So I had 3 weeks to take a test and I was like, all right, Aaron, you've never tried before. You've never even come close to even giving any type of effort in school. Let's go all in. Let's make an effort. So, right, we had those 2 or 3 weeks classes, right? In the summer, you know, everybody's going swimming, everybody's going to the parties and stuff, and I had to sit there and read a textbook. And I told myself, for 3 weeks, just do this for 3 weeks and just give maximum effort and let's see what happens. I was going all in. I made a choice to go all in. And when I was there, yeah, you know, life knocked me down a little bit. I didn't want to go to every class. I showed up late because I always thought about skipping, but I still went every day. And on the last week, I went 2 times a day. Why? Because I had a vision. And that's the first thing y'all have to do, man, is have a vision. Once you see what you can become, man, you become untouchable. And then after you have that vision, you have to have a mindset. And once you get that vision and the mindset, your life is gonna be undefeated. My mindset and my vision back in that time was like, I could see what I had a vision for what I could become. And I was like, man, I saw who I was, and that's what inspired me and woke me up every day. Some people call it a why. And that was my why. I saw what I could become. I knew I could become a motivator. I knew I could become a good student. I just had to try. I just had to go all in. And that's why I'm here today to tell y'all. It's just to go all in. Right, so my mindset was, you know, back in the day, I was a huge wrestling fan. And my dad, it was funny, it was like a couple months ago, he had just called me into the living room real quick. And he goes, hey, watch it. Look at The Rock's back on the wrestling. And I was like, what? And I just checked it out real quick. You know, back in the day, The Rock was that dude back in the day. And there was this guy, and I didn't even know who he was. Like, wrestling is not what it used to be back in the day. And there was this guy named CM Punk, and he had said, I'm the best in the world. Right? So I took that mindset that he had of I'm the best in the world at what I do. And I take that to work. When I'm at work and I'm telling myself, all right, a car wash, you know, a valet, do all this other stuff, supervise. I am the best in the world at what I do. And once you start believing in that mindset, and so much so that you start developing it in your subconscious, it's funny that you'll tell yourself, I'm the best in the world. I'm the best in the world. For me back in that time is I'm gonna pass this test. I'm gonna graduate. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna become the best in the world, right? That was my mindset and that was my vision, to take over the world. That was just it, just to blow the world out of the water. That was just my mindset. And it was crazy because I remember the day I took that test and my mom was like, how do you feel? You think you're gonna do good? And I was like, Mom, I'm gonna pass. And you could ask my mom a month ago from that day and I would tell her, I'm gonna pass. My dad would tell me, hey, do you wanna pray real quick? And I was like, Dad, the praying's done. I've done the hard work, I've done everything. Today is it. I have 3 hours to determine my future. 3 hours. Either I'm gonna graduate or I'm gonna stay left behind. And trust me, my mindset wasn't thinking about how I'm gonna lose or how I'm gonna fail. What happens if I fail? Failure is not an option. Only going all in was my option. Maximum effort was my option. I knew I put the work in, and that's what I did. I told myself, I'm gonna pass. Even the question I didn't even know, I'm gonna pass. You know, and it's hard to think that as soon as you're gonna turn it in, I was like, yep, I passed. I came back, I got out of that class, and I walked back home, and my mom and dad were like, how do you feel? And I was like, I passed. Soon enough, I got that phone call, and it confirmed it. I did way better than what I thought I was gonna do. I had passed. It was all a mindset and a belief that I could become the best in the world. And that's the same thing I'm trying to give to you. You become the best at your job. You can, you know, once you have that mindset of I just want to take over, you can get promoted. You can go back to school. You can become the greatest person that you think you can. And that's the most important thing, because once you have a mindset and that vision of I'm the best, no one, and I mean no one, can stop you. All right. That's all I have for you today. Remember, vision and mindset. Once you have those 2 things, it's all good, man. Aaron coming at you live, man. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one.